Disclaimer: this content is for informational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. If you have specific questions, consult a qualified doctor. Hello and welcome to Health Pills. Welcome to an analysis of what would happen if you stopped eating bread for 30 days. There are different types of bread, such as white, whole grain, sprouted, and sourdough bread. Some are considered healthy, while others are viewed as less beneficial. Let's explore how bread consumption truly affects health. 1. The impact of bread on blood sugar and insulin. Bread is predominantly composed of starch, making up around 80% of its weight. Starch is a polysaccharide consisting of chains of glucose molecules that break down quickly and raise blood sugar levels. This spike in blood glucose triggers the release of insulin, the hormone responsible for helping cells absorb glucose. Reducing bread consumption can lead to noticeable improvements in blood sugar control. Eliminating bread from your diet for 30 days can lower blood sugar levels, stabilize A1C, a marker of average blood sugar over 3 months, and decrease fasting insulin levels. This change helps reduce insulin resistance, a condition where the body's cells become less responsive to insulin, leading to higher blood sugar and increased risk for type 2 diabetes. Although bread isn't the only contributor to blood sugar fluctuations, it is a significant source of rapid digesting carbohydrates that can impact insulin sensitivity. By cutting out bread, individuals, especially those predisposed to blood sugar issues, may begin to see improvements in their metabolic health. This shift can also promote better energy levels, reduce sugar crashes, and support overall well-being. For those seeking better blood sugar control, opting for alternatives like whole, unprocessed foods rich in fiber and protein can stabilize glucose levels without the spikes associated with refined starches. 2. Bloating and digestive issues. Bloating is a common digestive issue that many people experience after eating foods high in refined carbohydrates, including bread. The fermentation of these carbohydrates by bacteria in the gut can produce gas, leading to discomfort and bloating. Typically, the small intestine absorbs carbohydrates before they reach the large intestine, where most gut bacteria reside. However, when complex carbs like those in whole grain bread move too slowly through the digestive tract, or when there is an excess of bacteria in the small intestine, a condition known as SIBO, they can ferment before being fully absorbed. This can exacerbate bloating and gas production. Eliminating bread from the diet for 30 days can help reduce these digestive issues. The absence of bread allows the gut to rest and potentially recalibrate, decreasing the overgrowth of bacteria and improving the balance of gut flora. Additionally, choosing to replace bread with easily digestible, low fermentable foods can support gut health and reduce bloating. During this period, many people report feeling less bloated and having more consistent digestive patterns. While bread isn't the only food that can contribute to digestive discomfort, its high starch content and potential to feed gas-producing bacteria make it a primary suspect for those experiencing bloating. By cutting it out, individuals may find significant relief and better overall gut health. 3. The history of agriculture and modern grains. The human relationship with grains began around 10,000 years ago, a fraction of the 250,000 years of human evolution. Before agriculture, humans lived as hunter-gatherers, relying on a varied diet of plants, fruits, meats, and occasional forage grains. With the advent of farming, grains became a staple, enabling the growth of civilizations and the formation of complex societies. However, the grains our ancestors consumed were vastly different from those we eat today. Ancient grains were minimally processed and had a simpler genetic structure, making them easier for the human body to digest. In contrast, modern grains have been heavily modified for higher yields, greater pest resistance, and improved baking properties. These modifications, while beneficial for feeding large populations, have introduced new challenges for human health. Many people today struggle with digesting modern wheat due to its higher gluten content and altered protein structures. These changes can lead to increased rates of gluten sensitivity and other digestive issues. The rapid evolution of grain processing over just a few decades has created products that our bodies may not be fully adapted to handle. By stepping away from modern bread for 30 days, individuals can assess how these highly modified grains may be affecting their health. Opting for more traditional grains or grain-free alternatives can be a way to reintroduce more digestible and less inflammatory foods into the diet. 4. Anti-nutrients in grains. Grains contain compounds known as anti-nutrients that can interfere with the body's ability to absorb essential minerals and nutrients. One such anti-nutrient is phytate, or phytic acid, which binds to minerals like iron, zinc, and calcium, preventing their absorption. This can lead to deficiencies, especially in individuals who consume a diet high in grains without balancing it with other nutrient-dense foods. Enzyme inhibitors are another challenge. They hinder the body's ability to break down and digest proteins, potentially leading to incomplete digestion and gut discomfort. Common enzyme inhibitors found in grains include tannins, oxalates, and gluten itself. Gluten, a complex mixture of proteins, is especially known for its potential to disrupt the gut lining, leading to increased permeability or leaky gut in sensitive individuals. 5. Lectins and their impact on the gut. Lectins, another type of anti-nutrient found in grains, can bind to the lining of the intestines and interfere with the absorption of nutrients, triggering inflammation and digestive issues. Reducing or eliminating bread for 30 days can help minimize exposure to these anti-nutrients, giving the digestive system a break and improving overall nutrient absorption. This period allows the gut lining to repair itself, potentially alleviating symptoms such as bloating, fatigue, and nutrient deficiencies. For those looking to maintain a balanced diet, choosing sprouted or fermented grains can also decrease the levels of anti-nutrients and improve nutrient availability. Lectins, particularly wheat germ agglutinin found in modern wheat, are proteins that can bind to the surface of epithelial cells lining the gut. This binding can trigger inflammation and stress on the intestinal lining, contributing to increased intestinal permeability or leaky gut. The intestinal lining acts as a barrier, preventing large, undigested particles from entering the bloodstream. However, when compromised by lectins and other inflammatory agents, this barrier can weaken, allowing particles to pass through and potentially leading to immune responses and systemic inflammation. By eliminating bread for 30 days, the gut has a chance to heal from lectin exposure. This break can decrease inflammation and improve the function of the gut barrier, enhancing nutrient absorption and reducing digestive discomfort. While lectins are present in many foods, their impact is more pronounced in certain individuals who have sensitivities or compromised gut health. Reducing the intake of lectin-rich foods like modern wheat can support better gut health. For those who wish to consume grains, opting for varieties that are naturally lower in lectins, such as ancient grains or fermented products, can be a beneficial choice. Over time, reducing lectin exposure and supporting gut health may lead to improved digestion, fewer food sensitivities, and enhanced overall well-being. 6. The influence of exorphins and the challenge of giving up bread. Exorphins, compounds derived from the digestion of gluten, are known to bind to the brain's opioid receptors and produce effects similar to those of morphine. This explains why some people find it particularly difficult to stop eating bread. It can create a mild but real sense of dependency. These gluten-derived peptides, called gluteomorphins, cross the blood-brain barrier and interact with receptors that influence pleasure and reward. This interaction can lead to a cycle of cravings and consumption, much like other substances that activate these pathways. For individuals who are sensitive, reducing or eliminating bread may initially cause withdrawal-like symptoms, such as mood swings or irritability. However, after a few days, these effects typically subside, leading to improved mood stability and better mental clarity. Understanding this mechanism can be empowering for those attempting to reduce their bread intake. By recognizing that cravings may be linked to these exorphin effects, individuals can better prepare for and manage the initial challenges of cutting bread from their diet. As the body adjusts, many find they no longer crave bread as intensely and may experience benefits such as increased focus, reduced brain fog, and a more consistent energy level. 7. Long-term effects of eliminating bread. Eliminating bread for a prolonged period can lead to significant improvements in overall metabolism and increased insulin sensitivity. This change helps reduce the risk of developing chronic diseases, such as type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular conditions. The reduction of systemic inflammation also benefits joint health, potentially easing symptoms of conditions like arthritis. By cutting out bread, individuals often find their energy levels become more stable, with fewer peaks and crashes related to blood sugar fluctuations. This sustained energy can improve daily productivity and mood, contributing to better overall mental well-being. The body, free from regular spikes in blood sugar and insulin, can better regulate its hormonal balance, promoting a more efficient metabolism. While bread is a staple in many diets, opting for a period without it can help people discover healthier, nutrient-rich alternatives that support long-term health goals. 8. The importance of variety in diet. Cutting out bread for 30 days encourages people to diversify their diet and explore different sources of essential nutrients. This period can be an opportunity to shift toward whole, nutrient-dense foods, including fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Such a shift not only enhances the overall nutritional profile of the diet, but also supports gut health and immune function. Including ancient grains or pseudo-cereals like quinoa, millet, or amaranth can provide a good source of fiber and essential vitamins without the potential drawbacks of modern wheat. These alternatives tend to have a different nutritional composition, including more protein and minerals, which can be beneficial for those looking to maintain balanced energy levels and muscle health. Variety in the diet is crucial for ensuring the intake of a broad spectrum of vitamins and minerals, supporting bodily functions and reducing the likelihood of nutrient deficiencies. Experimenting with diverse foods can help create more balanced meals and encourage long-term, healthy eating habits. 9. Psychological and social considerations. The decision to eliminate bread from one's diet can also have psychological and social implications. Bread is often a comfort food and part of cultural or social traditions, making its removal challenging for some. Understanding the emotional connection to bread and being prepared to navigate social situations where bread is a staple can be crucial for success. It's important to approach this change with a positive mindset, focusing on what is being gained, such as improved health and energy, rather than solely on what is being avoided. Many individuals find that after an adjustment period, their cravings decrease and they feel more empowered to make healthier food choices. This shift can lead to a greater sense of control over eating habits and promote mindful eating practices. In social settings, being proactive, such as bringing bread alternatives or explaining dietary choices, can help maintain social connections while adhering to dietary changes. 10. The role of mindful eating. Eliminating bread for a month can also encourage the practice of mindful eating, which is the act of paying full attention to the experience of eating and enjoying food without distraction. This approach helps individuals become more aware of their hunger and satiety signals, reducing the likelihood of overeating. Mindful eating has been linked to improved digestion and a healthier relationship with food, as it allows people to savor flavors and textures fully. When bread is removed from the diet, people may focus more on the quality of their meals, incorporating foods rich in nutrients and lower in processed sugars. This awareness can extend beyond the initial 30-day period, supporting better eating habits and promoting long-term health benefits. The process of eating mindfully also helps in recognizing food triggers and understanding emotional connections to certain foods. This awareness can be empowering, leading to healthier choices that align with personal wellness goals. Conclusion: eliminating bread from your diet for 30 days can lead to various benefits, such as improved blood sugar control, reduced digestive discomfort, and enhanced nutrient absorption. By understanding the impact of modern grains, gluten, and anti-nutrients on your body, you can make choices that promote better gut health and overall well-being. This journey can also encourage you to diversify your diet, explore healthier alternatives, and practice more mindful eating habits. Reducing or cutting out bread may improve your insulin response, decrease inflammation, and support weight management, all contributing to a healthier lifestyle. Whether you decide to eliminate bread completely or incorporate ancient grains in mindful moderation, the key takeaway is finding what works best for your body and supporting your long-term health goals. Thank you for following this analysis on the benefits of eliminating bread from your diet for 30 days. If you found this content helpful and want to learn more about taking care of your health, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest health tips. Take care and see you in the next video.